DJ Sugar reporting live and direct from Stonebridge Park with the queen of reggae, oh yes, the Marcia Grifiths, for Total Reggae Connection, GRTS TV, the Gambia, my father, the Article Slice. Welcome, Marcia Grifiths.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm so proud, honoured and blessed to be with you here today, the queen of reggae.
Well, as I said, I'm enjoying every moment, and I'm very thankful that I'm privileged to share these wonderful moments with my family. Thank you.
And who inspired you, Marcia?
I was inspired by Aretha Franklin, you know, because I just loved Aretha, Dionne Warwick, and Nancy Wilson. But my favorite singer was really Aretha. And I usually enjoy singing in schools and church choirs and even at home. But I never realized, I never had a vision that I would even get this far and take it as serious as I do now. It was not until I started working with Bob Marley, and I saw how serious this man took his music. It was his life.
But before Bob Marley, from 70 to 74, wasn't that with Bob Andy?
Well, I started out as a solo singer, and then Bob Andy, I met him at Studio One, and he started writing songs for me. Every single one I did in Studio One was written by Bob Andy. So we did collaborations, Bob Andy and myself, Tony Gregory, Free Eye.
If I check it, it's Who Have You Not of the Greats done a duet with,
well,
really, isn't
that's
it?
true, because my album that is going to be releasing in July, it's a double CD. One is with all the singers that I've worked with, the other one is with all the DJs, and I mean this is every single one.
So then in 74, that's when you joined the I3s.
I never joined the I3s. I was doing some solo performances, and I invited Judy and Rita to come and do some harmonies. And at the end of the performance, we just had a little jam session on stage, and the audience loved it, and everyone encouraged us to form a group. And then we said, okay, why not? But the interesting thing is that at that particular time was the exact time when Bob, Peter, and Bunny had some fallout. So I usually say I3 was not a mistake. It was ordained by Almighty God that we came together, because at that time, Bob and the other two brothers had a fallout, and immediately
they say that
he invited us to come and do Natty Dread, that single. Then we did another single, Jalib, and
you are the queen of reggae music. And this album's going to be released in July.
Yeah.
So they're going to be out on our streets in July. Pre-release,
yes.
Sugar's going to have it sooner. It's
very interesting, very interesting album, because I mean, it's like, as you say, it's who really not a part of it.
I researched.
Because we have Gentleman from Germany, he's one of the DJs on the DJs, and you know, we have Beanie Bounty, the U-Roy, we have Toots Sanchez, Barton Levy, Burr Hammond, Bonnie Ruggs, Daville, Freddie McGregor, Queen Ifrica, Tanya Stevens, Etana. I mean, it's just about every single one.
Wow, we look forward to that album.
Very interesting.
And what's your most memorable moment?
Oh Lord, there are too many. There are lots of moments that stand out in my mind that I'll never ever forget, you know.
This is one of mine.
Oh, thank you.
It is.
Thank you so much. I have lots of memory working with Bob, and as a solo artist, you know, different moments that really stand out.
And I understand that King Johan is your son.
Yes.
And do your other children follow in your footsteps?
You know, all three boys that I have, they're all musically inclined, but I insisted as a mother that they, you know, the first thing is for them to get an education, because it would be so sad for them to get involved in things that they don't understand, like reading contracts and all that, because sometimes the fine prints, you know, can be tricky.
Very.
So they are producers. You know, my eldest son, he's a fantastic producer. He has done a couple of tracks for some name artists, big good name artists. And it's only because we are the ones who can communicate through the medium of music to the world. And it's the message that is the most important thing, to teach and educate. And we can unite the world. And the message is so important. The music is such a positive and a powerful weapon. I saw where the music released Nelson Mandela from prison. Because the word goes out and it manifests and it becomes a reality. So we should be very careful in the things we utter, you know, especially in our songs. And that's one of the reasons why I beseech to DJs and even singers that they should be careful in the things that they are teaching, especially to the youth, this generation here, which needs so much guidance. And we are the chosen ones that they are depending on, and it's going to be on our shoulder if we lead these youths astray. Because as the song is released, the baby knows the song and can sing it. I oftentimes think that they should put the music in the schools and teach the lessons through the music, because they learn the song so fast. So you have to be very careful what you're uttering. So the music is so important, and even when the next generation and the next generation is gone, the music will live on
forever.
So this is all we have, and it will live forever. Even today we see that Bob Marley's music, everything is manifesting in this time. Everything that he sang about is manifesting today.
Honored, privileged, blessed.
Thank you so much for having me.
God bless Marcia Grifiths forever and ever.
Blessings forever.
Respect.
Yes. Give thanks.
Wow, Marcia Grifiths!
Respect. Yes. Give thanks.